And one morning we realized that there are no more guards. Don't hear anything. So we managed to open the boxcar, and we found ourselves in the middle of nowhere, but down the valley we saw the first American convoy passing by. So we got out of the train and started to go toward the Americans. As we got closer, they were just looking at us, and they realized that we were hungry, so they threw some food. I remember getting a canned, they called it, I think, field ratio or something. I managed to open it up, and there was a piece of chocolate, some crackers, a chewing gum, which I didn't know what it was. Also, I found a little packet which I opened up. It was a powder in it. I tasted it. It was too sour. I just threw it out. I didn't know that I was supposed to make lemonade with it. Anyway, that's how we were liberated. Now, if I recall, there was no rejuvenation. There was no singing and shouting. We were just too numb to feel anything. We knew that now we are free. And for another day, we were just walking around this train. We didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do. Next day, some representatives of the UNRWA, which was the United Nations Relief Organization or something, came, put us back in the train, and pulled us into the next village, which was Feldafing. Someone came out from my birthplace and told me that my father is back. Now, it was a real surprise because he was 54 years old by then. So I started to go home. I found a train, and I went back to Sarospatak. As I mentioned before, only 164 came back from our community. And you have to visualize a community where 2 out of the 3 generations were missing. There were no children younger than 17, and my father was the oldest of 54. There were no grandparents, and very few intact families. I just couldn't feel at home. So I asked my father that we should leave. He said, no, I'm too old. I'm too old to start another life. I'm not moving from here. And he eventually remarried. And actually, he married one of the 2 women who gave birth in Auschwitz. She's a very fine lady. And I was really happy for him and for me, because now I was able to get out of Hungary.